and welcome to Naturally Timeless Photography. My name is Rich. You may recognize my voice and my style of videos. I used to have a channel on YouTube a while ago, but I got rid of it, and recently I've kind of got bored, so I thought I would start up a new one. So bear with me while I get things going again, and for this first tutorial, it's going to be on a program designed by the Skylum company. It is called Luminar NEO. And this particular tutorial is going to be on a function. It's the power line removal tool. And we're going to see how that works with these three photos that I have selected. This first photo, as you could tell, the power lines go back and disappear in the background of the photo. And then we have this second photo where the power lines are not very visible, but they go across the length of the photo. And then we have this third one where we have a bunch of power lines intersecting, and we're just going to see how well this software could handle each of these power line scenarios. All right, let's get started and see how it goes. All right, so when you first start editing photos, you're typically going to start off in the catalog section of NEO. As you can see here, I have my temporary file selected that our three photos we're going to be testing out are located in. From here, we just select the first photo by left-clicking, left-click Edit, come down to Erase, left-click that, come down to Remove Power Lines, and left-click that. Depending on how fast your computer is, it'll be really quick or it'll take a little while. Also depending on how intricate the photo is. So we just wait, there we go, and we have it done. So overall, I don't think it did that great of a job, mainly because the top here we have power lines remaining. If we zoom in, for the most part it did fairly well with these sections in the back. I was a little surprised that it got so many of the power lines in the back, so that wasn't too bad, but I'm not impressed with this section. Really thought it would have done better. Alright, let's go to our second photo. To do that, we just go back up to Catalog, left click, select our second photo, and then left click Edit. Now this is the one I really don't expect much at all, because the power lines are a little more difficult to see. So let's go to Erase, click Remove Power Lines, and see what happens. Okay, as you can tell right here, it's trying, well, and as you can see, it did nothing. So if you read here, it says power lines removed. That means it's completed, but as far as I could tell, it didn't do anything. So definitely not impressed with this one, but I was not expecting anything at all. So we'll go back to Catalog and try this last photo out. Left click Edit. And as you can see, there are so many power lines here. I'm really not expecting too much, especially around the trees. So we'll see how it does. And we're going to left click Remove Power Lines. And it's taking a little longer since there's so many of them. All right. Now this one I'm a little more impressed by. The other ones not so much, but this one, you know, I would have figured around here it would have did a better job. So with that, definitely would have to go behind and touch up with the eraser tool. Let's zoom in on the trees. I'm going to hold down the mouse button so I could drag. It's just you press the, it's not the mouse button. You hold down the space bar, left click the mouse, and it allows you to drag the photo around. Okay, so looking through the trees, I think it did a very well job. As far as I could tell, just looking at it, I do not see anything left behind. Left click and drag. And so here, definitely some stuff to touch up. Then right around here next to the building, you know, I wouldn't expect too much there either, so that would be some touch up. All right, so overall, I think the last photo, it being the most difficult one, actually it did a better job with it. The other two wasn't impressed too much, but overall, every photo I would definitely have to go back and do some touch up. So what do I think of the software solely on this one feature? It's all right. Would I recommend it? Maybe to people that are doing, content on social media and stuff, but, definitely not for the artist. I wouldn't really go with AI software for people who are artists or anything. But other than that, I think for some of the photos, it does help out a little if you're trying to edit out a lot of power lines. I think, if it does at least some of the work for you, it's not too bad. But other than that, no, not really that impressed by it. All right, I guess that's it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.